How did you get into that situation? How was that conversation? How did he hear about you, or how did whoever is like responsible for signing artists to Solistic?
Yeah.
How did they get wind of the Wavy Baby train?
It's just crazy because there's this event back home. Damn it, I'm gonna hate myself. I'm trying to remember the name. I was trying to put my boys on.
Damn.
This is sad.
Tell your boys you tried to put them on.
You tried. You tried.
I got it. Wild Explosion.
Shout out
Wild
Explosion.
Shout out Winter Group. But yeah, they had booked coffee for the show, and I was playing there as well. Played a bit early. I was trying to catch a sit, but he ran late. By the time he got there, I was already on my way home. And just as I was about to get off the car, I get a call. Someone's like, "Yo, where you at?" I'm like, "I'm getting home." It's like 5 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I have to go to church. They're like, "No, dude, come back to the show." I'm like, "But I just left." They're like, "No, Coffee wants to meet you." Just close the door. Just buckle up, right? So I go back there. I catch him mid-set. He's playing. I get to meet Greg. I was like his road manager.
Crack Nate.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah.
He co-owns
Cool
Solistic, nah?
I don't know.
He's manager.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But he's one of the guys though.
Yeah, he's always with coffee.
Yeah. So cool. After the set, they're like, "Yo, hop in the car. We're gonna like escort these guys over to the airport." Cool. So we're in there. We have like an hour-long drive, and I'm just asking this guy like random questions about how he handles fame, how he stays true to his sound and himself, balancing life and work and whatnot. And he's giving me like real human answers, and I get to see the human side, you know? Cool dude. And after that, we stopped by this fruit market, and we took a picture. I look crusty. I look really crusty.
It's 5 a.m. We don't
right? Yeah. I mean, look at me now. But so we took the pictures with his phone, and then he was like, "Let me get your number, so I'll WhatsApp them to you." I was just like, "Yes, I scored." And yeah, he sends the pictures. Obviously, 2 months down the line, I met Espacio Dios for the first time. We're having the shoot for Unlabeled Mag, artists to look out for. Was it 2017 or 18? I can't remember. Anyways, might have been 18. I can't remember.
Nice.
Espacio's too nice, bro. But yeah. So I'm trying to text the girl I'm seeing at the time to say, "Yo," her name also start with a B, and I say there's Black Coffee. Say, "Yo, I just met Espacio for the first time," and by mistake I sent that to Coffee. And he didn't know who Espacio was at that point in time. But it just sends like those hand emojis.
Yeah, there's like high 10.
He's like, "Yeah, let's work on something." I'm just like, "Wait, what?" "Oh, wait, let's do it." And yeah, I worked on the track, sent it over to him. He really loved it. Hasn't seen the light of day yet because he wanted it for his album. We'll see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. On the next episode of DVD. But yeah, his team then reaches out to me, and they're like, "Yo, let's sit down, have a meeting." We spoke about things, and they were like, "Yo, we want to sign you." I was like, "Hold up, I actually want to start a label of my own." Took about a couple of months going back and forth over this, and eventually we decided on doing the JV. Yeah.
Damn,
Nice.
he must have been really invested. You know what I mean? So for you to tell him like, "Yo, I want to start my own label," and wait for you to establish that, and then come back and then do the.
He actually called me like late last year over to his house to talk about like some of the things he wanted to do and to fill me in on like how he wanted me to fit in that picture. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sheesh.
That's dope.
That sounds like a good thing though.
Hey, you know.
You're like, we'll see what happens.
Hey man.
I mean, I guess because you know, that's you know, label talk as well. I'm sure they hit everybody with like, "Yo, we need to talk. I mean,
Let's be positive.
Let's be positive. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking the same thing.
But you know what I mean. But you'd understand why
I get
somebody
what you're
that's
saying, like,
in the situation would be like we'd be like, "Oh snap, that's freaking dope." But you know what I mean. What's really going on?
I don't know. I kind of rate him higher than a suit. You know, like it's Black Coffee. Like even if it doesn't see the light of day,
Yeah.
I'm still in his head. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got a place for me in his plan. Like if That's something, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's different to like, yo, come to Universal. This is what we're gonna do, and then they've got like a PowerPoint presentation there. That's a different, you know.
Bro, a label is a label is a label.
Alright.
I mean, you have to play both ends. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, if I'm being a Debbie Downer, yo, let me know. But this is the. I mean, you've experienced the real, but this is the reality of it. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, we can't pedestalize everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody has, I mean, things they need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it happens, hella good, dope. But like you said, you're in a position where you feel like you can be more assertive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So it goes with that as well. Because we've had a lot of people come up here and it's like, yo, we were promised this, and this. And then chill.
It didn't come.
This doesn't happen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole chill thing is.
It took me like 2 years to get a video done for Nobody. That was like the song that actually got people to know who Una Rams was.
Yeah.
But I don't want to move the same way I was moving back then, bro. Like it's a different time,
that
bro,
long,
you know.
still,
So it shouldn't be that difficult to get things done.
Yeah.
That's just my take on things. But yeah, we're getting things done.
But you know what I mean? Like there's things that keep your fire alight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for instance, your joint with Muzi is still like, you know, because you also perform so much. It's like it's almost like a refresher. You know what I mean?
It's a reintroduction
constantly,
a lot. Like, because even him, like, he's getting on people's radar, like, very recent for some
crazy.
people. Yeah, it's like people are like, yo, you know.
That's what happens when you operate in the future.
Hey.
Come now.
Trust.
It just sucks because they're not gonna get it now.
Yeah.
But you know when they get it,
it's also dope that you know that. You know what I mean? I mean,
that you're aware more so than you know that you're aware and you're still.
I mean,
doing your
sometimes if you're all alone, like you're gonna be like, "Yo, what? What's going on?"
Yeah.
But it's because there's like a whole, not really a collective,
a network of
of individuals or artists that
are kind of on your
aware of that
wavelength.
fact.
Yeah.
So we know, like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It'll pop.
So how's your buzz like nationwide?
What's your footprint like there?
Yeah.
I'm always surprised, bro. I still get shocked or shook like every time I'm walking out and someone stops me for a picture. It's like, what? But I haven't really done much shows around the country.
Yet. Let's say that.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really have a maniacal laugh because I'm too much of a good guy. But insert maniacal laugh. That's the laugh all the
That's the
villains
laugh you do.
Yeah. All the villains.
Oh my God. Man dog.
Yeah.
Now you get it.
My fake laugh is the short one, bro. Like I'm gonna let y'all in. That's the
That
fake
sounds
one.
fake.
That's hella painful.
That sounds disrespectful.
Have you ever like done something like embarrassing in public and had someone laugh at you?
Yeah.
That's what that feels like. That's what that laugh feels like.
I'm that type of guy, man. I've done a lot of things.
Damn, bro.
Embarrassing.
Back to
you. Back to you. So where else have you performed in South Africa?
We done Cape Town.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
How was that? Fuck the Cape Town crowd sometimes, man.
What?
Cause they so relaxed, man. It's like
They are relaxed,
bro.
But I mean, I'm not like the whole time too. So it's like
You are
energetic, bro. You are energetic, bro. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know if you see yourself. Maybe there's a 50% for you.
For me, that's my shit, man.
Everybody
that's
else
what I wanna watch, bro.
watching, we're like, damn, this nigga got energy.
Me, that's
bro.
what I want to watch.
that was a hype song. Like that song's fast paced, so I can't be on the stage like
bro.
sweet chocolate.
Bro, what's
can't
this?
be JID,
LPO.
LPO, yeah.
LPO, you came through with the silk pajamas.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like,
You came, hey yo, like that was my favorite performance of the night.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that was my
I wasn't
favorite.
even really
man.
in my element that day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, man, I had a blast. Like watching that,
shout
I was
outs.
just like, yo,
you know.
that was the vibe. And every time you come on, like on the set, that's like my highlight. Besides when Muzi jumps into the crowd,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
when he does the whole
Skywalking,
thing,
yeah, when he's
bro.
skywalking, you know.
Yeah.
But when he pulls you out, it's also like a highlight because I mess with the joint as well. Yeah, but your energy's there.
Yes.
So I can only imagine for a crowd that's like.
So when niggas is chilling and just watching, it's
That
just
crowd does
weird.
that, bro. Like I remember, yo, when I went to Daisy's, dog, we're watching Joey Badass there, bro, was like the weirdest thing. Because people are actually watching you while out. Because I while out. And people were just watching you. And
like, what's wrong with him?
And you're like, yo, why aren't you doing the same?
The show's
like,
over
the
there.
show's over there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's so...
People do their own thing all the time. But there's always like those dedicated fans.
Yeah.
You know, the people that are going to sing word for word in every song. You feed off of that energy.
Yeah.
Just have fun
But
on
how
stage.
was the Cape Town crowd for you?
It was delicious. Like,
That's
it was
dope.
nice.
Delish.
It's because I have like a variety of songs and like different.
So was it your own
taste
show,
the
or
flavor.
it wasn't?
No, it wasn't my own show. It was a show I was booked for. I actually opened up for Shakana, if I'm correct.
She's back to the beach.
She's crazy. She's funny, guys. She's really funny. She's really funny.
Yeah, she's
fire.
She's got my favorite Black Coffee song.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
That song's beautiful. The writing was beautiful.
Bro.
I don't know if that's my favorite.
I don't
song.
know if it's my favorite coffee
That's
song,
my
but it's a beautiful
fire.
song.
It's fire, yeah.
Keep in mind that I don't actually have like the super ear for like house music and stuff like that, so what do you?
The way you're looking at him, dog,
Yo,
is like
you guys are not there. You have the ear for house. I saw him dance at Bacardi. Like, he goes in.
Okay, so you got the ear for house, but you're also from
Hey, I'm from Venda.
You're from Venda, but
Let my people claim me.
your Pretoria roots run deep. You know what I mean? And Praetorian house, yeah, I mean. That's their thing.
I mean, if it's not your thing, I'm not gonna judge you for it.
Yeah.
Yo, so you mad because house is not my thing?
I'm not. I'm just saying, if you have an ear for music, you have an ear for music. That's it. Like, you know what's good and what's not good.
true.
I talk now when house plays at a party. Sometimes you don't gotta get tired. That I feel like
Subtitles, yeah. It says subtitles, yeah.
yo, that look was priceless, bro. It just feels like somebody, there's like the weight on my shoulders. Now I start thinking of problems. I start thinking of meetings, and schedules, all of that,
Things
bro.
you
Like,
have to do.
everybody sees that happen. You've even seen that happen. Like it's like a slow punch, bro. It's like I'm deep, slowly.
Nah, this is rooted from something. Like there's something in your childhood that happened while house music was playing.
How are the house niggas towards you?
You right?
House dude towards us is never pleasant, bro.
You're probably called Monique.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
I know.
Definitely,
Well, everyone
definitely.
was.
It was a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Definitely, and they don't understand because they're like the house was big at our time. Like it was really a thing, bro.
big is an understatement.
Yeah,
it
bro.
was
Like
humongous. Yo.
they had the MP3s with 8 versions of Spazo.
yeah,
8,
yeah.
and at any given time. You know what I mean? So I mean, and ever since even
I used to kind of like be like that as well. But over time, it's like, yo, house grew on me. Like,
I remember the time I used to listen like deep house crazy.
that's why I'm mad now. Like I'm
is the
chilling
worst.
sometimes.
Can I be like an outsider? I don't even know the difference between house and deep house.
You just like dance to the rhythm. Like,
Which one is deep house?
Like deep house is the type you just like nod your head to.
yeah, it's
But sometimes you can okay.
Yeah, deep house is the one that niggas is always telling you to watch out for an arb sound in the beat.
yeah.
Okay.
The worst niggas to be around.
Worst people
I
to be
consume
around.
house in my own tap. I don't wanna consume house around house.
Now the piano niggas are the ones, bro. They just here.
My piano a vibe with, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Cubs Out of Small. I love this
Yeah,
set.
it's a lot.
That thing sounds nice, man. Like, even that is that Gong Gong song.
That's my piano. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's a variation of my piano. That's a hot song.
Like I can vibe with that. I mean the popular house-ish whatever. Even that joint skeletal system. You know that I don't know why it's called skeletal system. By Master KG.
Oh, skeleton not
For a person who's not into house,
He's naming songs.
No matter where. That shit slaps, yo.
It makes me think about home, bro. Like,
When I heard that song, I'm like, this song is so black.
Yes. It's like it has the old like Platform 1 songs, weddings, tapo. Yo, man.
Platform 1,
Bro. Platform 1 in it. Yo, man.
Golly.
So that's
Just expose my age
I mean,
there.
yeah, but that's
You sounded like you're my age there.
the popular house. I guess I can vibe with, but once it goes, yeah, no.
but like I was saying, it was
Yeah.
a time I used to listen to deep house. I had a phase.
Yeah.
And this one time I was in my room, and this guy, you know how they had those tunes with the deep voice, this dude just saying stuff?
Yeah.
He started talking about giving up your soul, and I was like, nope. Ejectocito, cuz. I was out.
Trying to get your soul.
Yo, he said ejectocito, bro. That's my favorite Fast and Furious. It's the best one.
It's the best.
It's still the soul bearing. Because you're going from house camera is going into the first and the
You don't understand it, like, yo, Tyrese's lies in that movie, bro.
You're actually gonna rewatch that. Don't understand. Oh God, we hungry. Pockets ain't nervous. But like, yo,
ain't empty, cuz.
now speaking of like it's like that like, yo, when you hear somebody talk about selling souls, that means you don't really listen to a lot of hip hop as well, because there's a lot of selling soul talk in hip hop.
Which hip hop?
You ever listen to DMX?
In passing, dude, I'm young, bro. Like,
How young are you? Damn, B. I don't know. You in varsity in 2014, so that's
my
not young, bro.
publicist told me not to disclose that. For the sake of the brand.
You gotta be the kids. You gotta be the kids.
I was gonna say, but it's cool.
So you got a soccer age, my nigga. So you 19, whatever.
It's only a soccer age.
19 for the like 8th time.
But I wanted to ask you this, man. Like, while I stayed in Pretoria, there was like a group of vendor cats that were coming up, like rap wise. You know Misophil, ne?
Yeah.
Misophil. There was like a whole crew of them. Like, how do you have any relations with those cats? And yeah, damn. And
Was
that the question? Wait, what? What? Is this a Venda question? I don't understand. I'm confused. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yo.
I overthought that one.
Yo.
I wanted to ask it for a long time, but
I don't even know why we're laughing, but I'm laughing
Fast and
anyways.
the Furious. But yo, what's your relationship with those cats?
I know homies is cool. Homies is dope.
Yeah.
They actually like open the gates,
Oh.
if I can say so. I remember like rapping some Miso lyrics when I was in like grade 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Actually, so shout out to the homie.
Yeah, because when you speak of Venda rap, like Misophil is like that case that like
He's
that
like
kid,
yeah. He's like flagship.
I'm in the
Yeah.
dark about that.
I don't
the
know.
rap.
I'm
in the dark
really
about
in the dark.
that. Yeah.
It's because everyone thinks we're not even in South Africa. You guys are.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy. He's from Limpopo and he's saying yeah.
That's because I can relate as well. That's because I can relate. I'm just saying yeah, like you know in South Africa.
No, this guy's like yeah.
I'm on your side, man. Come on. I'm on your side. That's how I know all about this stuff.
His
I'm on your
intention
side.
is that she's on your side.
Yeah, you must look at the intention now, not how that came out, not execution.
Yeah, I know.
Intention.
Look at the intention.
Was coming
How
from a
is
good
it?
place.
You flying that flag super hard, like you're very unapologetic about Limpopo and
Venda.
your vendor
Yeah.
your vendor roots. So you're those that like if learning how these people are talking or whatever. So are we these people to you?
That's you people. That Nando's ad was dope. But for me, it's like if there's only like a small window into what the vendor culture is actually like.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, it's Mubango.
Do you hate
Oh,
Mubango?
sorry, Mubango.
Oh, not Mubango.
That's the wrong pronunciation.
Supposed to be said, yeah.
But you know how the same way how Shoma Josie just like widened that and like showed more of the world what Tsonga culture is like.
Yeah.
I can do for vendor people.
That's tough.
For me, that's what that is.
Shout out to Mchangan. You guys remember Mchangan?
Nah.
I remember the name.
I remember Mshangane.
Yeah.
For me, it's like if you're gonna have influence, rather use it for the good. Like if people didn't know, make them know. You know, change all these misconceptions. Because everyone sees like KK and Mubanga, and they think like every vendor dude is dark and wears shiny suits.
Aren't they?
See what I'm?
I joke. I'm joking with
wrong timing.
I'm joking with you.
That's like the worst. It sounds like when Goonie people talk to us, dog.
Yeah, they do that too.
It happens, dog.
Yeah,
It happens, yo. It happens a lot because they be like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, so I'm changing people's minds one song at a time.
It's dope though. It's dope because like old school Venda people used to speak a gang of languages.
Yeah,
they still do.
How come
Some of the
you're
smartest
not,
people.
You're not.
Hey.
You're not going into
Rams,
you're not touching like you're like
Your president's Venda,
say what?
bro. So yeah, I actually need to hit that man up for a cameo.
He needs to come through. He riding in trains and all that. He needs to hit the stew with Una Rams.
Why are you making it seem like it's for a campaign now?
I don't know. I'm just saying. He hit the
He's riding trains now.
He's kissing babies, riding trains, hanging with Una Rams.
He needs to hang with Una Rams, dog. You can hang on a train.
I can tell him about like my visions to open like a after school center that's gonna hit up like arts and crafts for the kids because that's been a passion of mine for the longest time. A lot of the schools that's how they just focus on like let's teach the kids maths and science. And there's a lot of kids that are really good at like sports or arts and they don't get a chance to really express themselves.
You know when you say that, ne? That's true because I remember in high school, ne?
I can't take you seriously with those things.
Okay. In high school, like unless
wait. If you look at him real quick, doesn't he look like Casper?
You don't know that's been a running joke. Like we used to go online.
I'm into your point here.
Nah, real talk. Like Mokgethwa does look like Casper.
No. Okay. But as I was saying, like also coming from the bubbles where like come on guys. Come on.
Alright. I'm sorry. But
This nonsense not helping, bro.
Okay, look that other way. Yo, but yeah, it's just gonna be you and me now.
Yeah.
But I know when you come up from that side, ne, unless you want to be an engineer or a doctor or anything like that, nobody's gonna support you.
It's really hard.
Yeah, cause like I was good in writing in school, like my essays and whatever. But they were like, dog, shut up.
Nah, but I feel you.
Right, and they're like, yo, unless, like, it's good that you want to do, like, take the arts and crafts, like, give it more a platform. Cause
I feel you. When I came to Joburg and I heard about, like, NSA, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I got a school just for arts and...
I'm sorry.
This guy.
Come on, man.
This guy.
I knew about NSA and I was in the phone. Like, I don't understand.
But he could have known it before you.
When I said when I came to Joburg, I'm not saying when
and by the time you knew it, when you were still in the van. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
misconceptions happen, dog. These things happen, dog. Come on. Keep it talking like but to that point, I mean, even like
the water.
Guys, come on now.
What? Anyway, dog. All I'm saying is that I mean, like, even when we had Champagne 69 here, you know what I mean? And Willie was also saying the same things. Like his grand wanted him to do like civil engineering and it's like
I can't imagine that boy doing civil engineering.
Can you imagine that? Like he was even saying like it's like arts is like something that's looked at.
That's
like,
the culture out there, man.
That's
like,
weird.
You
but I mean it's all like I don't want to say small town because it's not small town, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, but it's like it's not a metropolis. You know, that's the thinking. Anytime you move away from metropolis, it's like the vision of what you can do as a person and as a professional is very limited. Yeah. Because even with us, I mean, even Kitso had to fight like a long battle to be able to study sound engineering.
And that's an actual thing.
Like, you know what I mean? And that, you know, it's got the word engineering in it.
Yeah. I thought that was like here's the medicine.
It's like boom, you know what I mean? But even that's like...
No, but it's crazy because we're coming... Like we're preceding a generation. Preceding? Sorry, English. Not today.
Coming after
a generation. that not just needed to get like financial security, and they were super limited as to what they could do. So for them, it's like, no, this is the only route you can take still, and they don't understand or know about a lot of things that can come out here. Because it's like 5 years ago, being a YouTuber or an influencer was not a real thing, but today people actually have careers doing that.
Even,
you
like
know,
somebody aspires to be that.
Yeah, and with how technology is moving as well, like there's gonna be a whole lot of other careers. Guys are gamers now making coin.
Dude,
this dude Ninja, is making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Off of just playing games and YouTube.
And just to take it back to that, it's sad because there's a statistic that says like 60% of the jobs that kids think they're gonna do in the future
are gonna be obsolete.
Yeah.
But I never know with these studies, man. It's also like
No, it's true.
But sometimes you have to take it with a pinch of salt, though. Like I don't know, bro.
You think there's a narrative being sold there?
Have you?
Everything has an agenda.
Yeah.
So as much as it can be, it's an estimation.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Take it with a pinch of salt. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's true.
With that said, I'm just gonna say to the kids, try as hard as much as possible just to future-proof yourself.
Yeah. Definitely.
No, that's good advice.
Yeah.
That's
future-proof yourself as much as you can.
Mega good advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, back to the music. You know what I mean? And how you make your music. Like how do you classify your music? When somebody is like, yo, what sort of music does Una Rams make? If somebody were to ask me, how would you want me to reply? If I say, yo, I'm listening to Una Rams, or what sort of music is that? How would you want me to reply to that?
Well, I want you to reply how it moves you and how you feel about it.
You're gonna have to give me more.
I know. I'm not trying to BS you right now, but I'm just saying, like, once the music's out there, it's for everyone, and everyone receives it differently. So I don't want you to take my opinion on my music and use that.
Yeah.
But I get what you're trying to ask.
Yeah.
For me, this music is an outlet. It's like a diary of sorts.
Yeah.
So I'm telling my story and the story of the people around me. It's a whole lot of love songs because I know that moves me a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
It has a lot more feeling, and I want people to feel and be able to like express themselves. A lot of guys aren't able to say a lot of things. So,
Truth.
From playing something for a girl, they can kind of say it.
So you make love music.
I make love songs. I make soundtracks to life.
Oof.
Yeah.
Dang.
I like that.
Yeah.
In the future.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
You catch on.
Yeah.
There's some songs that like I'll make, and then cool, be based on someone else's story maybe, or just a situation I thought about. A couple months down the line or a year down the line, I play the same song and it's like, yo, bro, why is this so relevant? Yeah.
And also, you sing. Or you hinted sing. Why would you?
What do you call it?
Yeah, what do you call it?
You act like you sing.
Yeah.
You're just it.
It's like that flavored water, isn't it?
You hinting at it.
Yeah, in between, lines are kind of blurred at this point. Yeah.
So you don't do like vocal coaches and just like that.
I really want to because I want to improve. Even for my live performances.
Yeah.
It should be like, oh snap, he sounds just like he does on the record. That's what I'm aiming at. So I'm the type of person that goes, okay, cool, you're dope, but how do we get more dope? Dope to a point where it's undeniable. Like it's like, whoa,
We need more of you.
yeah.
We need more.
We do.
We need more.
Trust me.
Because people are resting on their laurels. They're like, okay, I got the raw materials. I don't need to refine this.
And it shouldn't be that way. I feel like everything that happens from this point onwards is only meant or supposed to better what's going on. So if I get more cash, get more bags, that's going to the music. That's going to improve what it sounds like. That's
So you
going
bring
to
out
improve what
better
we
music.
look like.
Yeah.
Even the videos have to get crazier, you know?
Yeah.
I shouldn't get them be complacent and just like, oh yeah, let's just...
Yeah.
Nah. And I've seen only a few people manage to do that.
Who are those people?
Hey.
I want to know. So it's the sobering thing. Oh. And that's a positive thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like
You're bringing up people.
Yeah, you're not throwing anybody under the bus.
Look at Muzi.
That was a
He's
very
taking it
safe
up.
answer.
He's taking it up. Right?
Yeah.
No, it's because he influences me so much. He's like a bigger brother to me.
That dude is.
He's doing things like he's
Taking it
doing
up.
things the right way. Let me put it that way.
When was he playing at Afropunk? Today or yesterday?
He's solid.
No, he was in London just now.
Yeah, he's in London.
He's in
For
London.
Afropunk.
Yeah. No. He's doing
Afropunk is still
later.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's on the lineup.
Yeah, amazing. Dude, like, are you like signed to in terms of endorsements or anything? Because I want like you look like you're very endorsement ready. Like
He's endorsement friendly.
yeah, he's endorsement friendly,
bags,
baby. Exactly, a pretty boy. You got a nice clean brand. You know.
This guy.
Damn. You out of here, bro.
in there. You're out of here. there. I'll clap that up. Yeah.
There's nothing like not yet or what's the word?
Not yet. It's still like a lot of conversation. Yeah.
But you still doing the influencing or seeding vibes. I'm sure brands see you.
What's the hold up? Are you like,
yo?
No, I don't want to do this.
Nobody hands you like free-ish on the side.